I started out on day 1 strong by chopping some wood. I mean, who doesn't? I immediately knew I had to start gathering some seeds for a potential parrot best friend. I also started out in a treehouse to keep me safe from mobs. Once that was set up, I began working on a very basic mine to get me kitted out. Once I got all the finest things a man could hope for, I began to deforest. The most annoying thing about 100 days in the jungle is that the leaves get in the way of everything, so the faster I could get rid of that, the better. I got bright and early day 2, and headed straight to the mines. Maybe one day I can send some villager children down here. But don't worry, I'll only hire the ones I wanted.
The children, they yearn for the mines.
I got back up to the treehouse in time for day 3 sunrise. It was a tough mining trip, but I got a lot to show for it. After some deforesting as well as donating my monthly pledge to the Willow Project, I found myself bored and with severe lack of ideas. What else could I build to show my distaste for the environment? Presenting Dickus Maximus. And no, it's not small. It's just slightly below average. I decided to head down to the lake by my base for some flint, but not without reason.
I just love the smell of carbon emissions.
Oh god, it's Greta Thunberg. She's here already. Luckily, I had my shield to block her attacks. Even God is against me. Didn't really do much day 5. Sheep spawned in my base somehow.
So I decided to use this as a message to the rest of them.
Days 6 through 9 I spent mining, so I didn't bother recording, but once I got back, I made myself a cool diamond pick and cleaned up some of my deforestation. On day 10 I came back to the mines to collect some obsidian I had to leave behind the night before. And I also went to the nether. Actually a very good and safe spawn, except for my sketchy parkour skills. Day 11 was quite special, because I managed to slip myself into a mine shaft, finding many diamonds and having my first serious death scare of the video. And believe me, when I found that name tag, I knew just what to do with it.
Welcome to your new life, Roberta.
After condemning Roberta to eternal damnation, I decided to take a more peaceful path down life. With some diamonds! Suck it, Roberta. You can't stop me. Not even God can stop me. He had 12 followers, I have 520. There's no point praying, Roberta. He can't hear you, and he can't save you. Day 13, I got out from a long trip in the caverns and went on an expedition to find some sugarcane. And I didn't find any. One of the keys to a good hardcore world is maxed out enchantments, and without villagers, that's gonna be impossible. So enchanting a table is the next best thing. I don't really remember much of day 14, but I know I burnt down those luscious forests. It's a real cozy feeling knowing that the animals who made it will have to relocate to an uncomfortable and unsafe environment. I spent most of day 15 mining off camera. Other than that, it was pretty uneventful. On day 16, I felt that my base was lacking a little safety, so I built a small wall to help protect me from mobs. Sadly, phantoms were still able to attack me, and I am severely against roofs. So instead, I built a monument to a long-forgotten eldritch god in exchange for creative mode. Day 17 to 9,999, I spent dedicating my soul to Makthra, but there's one little problem. He kind of needs a blood sacrifice. As the fireworks went off, it just felt right. Goodbye, Roberta. Wait, no!